Okay, yes, thank you so much. That was quite the introduction. Thank you. I'll take Ninja. Ninja, thank you. So thank you. Thank you for having me. Yeah, my name is Renee Sharp. I am a proud woman in the trades, welder with the Ironworkers Union. And I'm also a women's self-defense instructor, and I focus on the safety and empowerment of women in the trades. And I've worked throughout Newfoundland and Labrador promoting women in the trades, from 500 young girls across the province who are in high school to and all the women, all the young girls at the Innu School in Sheheshi, to our local women's shelter. When I teach them self-defense, I say, get into the trades. It's a strong and empowering option because it means money, and for a lot of us, money means freedom and choices and empowerment. And so Newfoundland is actually ahead of the rest of Canada. In fact, we're the only province right now who focuses on diversity in the workplace. And we've come a long way when it comes to the number of women that we have. In fact, the Office of Advancement Apprentices, who is a governmental agency who's supporting young girls and women of all ages to get into the trades, they now have 1,500 registered trades women. And that is a huge leap from before, when we could hardly ever see another woman on site. And so it's really exciting. We've come a long way. We're getting that money. We're working on safety, and we're still working on that piece. And that's where I come in with my work. Because I focus on women in the trade safety, because what we have now is we have the recruitment, women are in the trades, but now what we're finding out, and we know this, is that the toxic culture that we're working in has not changed with the numbers, right? And it does change with more women. The more women who come, the culture has to change. People have to change the way we speak about each other on site. We need to kind of hone in those racist and sexist and transphobic comments. We can't say those anymore because it's problematic. But that culture is still changing, and so my work is the harassment piece. And when we are being harassed as women in the workforce, as Indigenous people in the workforce, LGBTQ people in the workforce, when we're harassed, it's that overlap of disrespect that we're experiencing. And as of now, when we are experiencing that type of violence, there's nowhere safe to turn. And that's where my focus is today and my whole life. I want to create, in collaboration with the rest of the people who I'm working with, a safe environment where we could all thrive in an empowering way where no one is left out. Because currently a lot of people are left out. And I'm trying to point to the fact that it's physically unsafe to let harassment continue. We talk about diversity, we talk about occupational health and safety, we have the meetings in the tool talk. Don't harass, okay, it ends there. But no, it doesn't. When I'm a welder and I'm climbing 20 feet up a ladder and I'm in my harness and someone's commenting how good I look in that tight harness as I get up to 20 feet in the air, after months of being gaslighted, isolated, and feeling unsafe and under-supported, I'm distracted. I'm welding, I'm trying to do a dangerous job that's dangerous for all of us in the first place, and I've burned myself. I could catch things on fire. If I am hoisting a big steel piece and I'm hoisting that and that's my job and I'm distracted because someone's commenting on my body, I could drop that steel piece and everyone around me is in danger. It's a physical safety hazard, and that's the discussion that's missing, and that's what I'm focusing on here. The acknowledgement that none of us are safe if any of us are being bullied or harassed or experiencing gendered violence or racist violence or transphobic violence. And this is a conversation that obviously goes beyond the trades, right? This kind of harassment is in all of our lives, in whatever aspect or field we work in. It's in our relationships and it's in our communities. So what I'm interested in is working together to talk about, okay, how can we feel safe and empowered and have economic freedom in our communities, in our workplaces, right? Because it is an economic issue. When we're getting pushed out of our work because of the bullying that we're experiencing and the violence that we're experiencing. So thank you so much. I really look forward to chatting with you all, and I want to hear some of the success stories that you have yourself of how you have dealt with harassment in your life, or how you've stuck up for someone in your life or in your workplace, because it is a success. We're getting far real quick, and I'm really thankful for the choices that we have today that my grandmother didn't have a few years ago. So thank you so much. I appreciate the invitation to come here today. Thank you.